Hi everyone, it's Caleb here. I'm an Australian singer-songwriter. Today I'm going to be reacting and hearing for the first time SONU NIGAM, sorry if I said that wrong, and his performance of Abhi Mujh Me and Kahin. I'm not sure on the pronunciation, but this is an unplugged live performance from MTV. This has come up a little bit on my recommended feed recently. I'm not sure why, so I decided to look up on Wikipedia who he was, and it seems like he's a famous Indian vocalist, and I've got a bit of an affinity for the nation of India. I actually traveled over there with a band comprised of some people from some local churches, and we did a whole bunch of big kind of concerts in India, which was so much fun. So I've been over there. I love the culture. It's a very diverse, huge country. So I thought I'd love to do a reaction to an Indian singer. So why don't we get into this reaction? If you end up enjoying it, make sure to subscribe. Let's do it. Beautiful.
छलकी छलकी चांदनी में गाती है दीवानगी छलकी छलकी चांदनी में गाती है दीवानगी। ये गाना मैं इसलिए गा रहा हूँ क्योंकि इस गाने के लिरिक्स राइटर मेरे बहुत ही प्रिय मित्र और बहुत ही गुणी सोचने वाले अब से कुछ एक महीने पहले दुनिया को छोड़ के चले गए एट द एज ऑफ 42 अजय झिंगरन। I'll always miss his eyes, his spirit. This is my tribute to Ajay Jingran. बीते जो बाहों में तेरी वो ही पल है जिंदगी बीते जो बाहों में तेरी वो ही पल है जिंदगी जिंदगी छलकी छलकी चांदनी में गाती है दीवानगी।
Wow, what a beautiful tone his voice has. You can hear how he's using that kind of frontal resonance and switching between kind of more nasality, less nasality, and a healthy amount of air support, and then those beautiful melismas and runs that are very kind of steeped in that kind of Indian sound, just the choice of notes. You could hear that it's a tribute song to someone. I'm not sure who he's attributing this song to. Maybe in the comments you can let me know. It looks like he's looking over to his musicians, so it looks like he's about to signal in the rest of the band. I've got much more to say, but let's keep watching.
जिंदगी जगी धड़कन नहीं जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा
Wow, how wonderful is the music. The band is so talented. When we went over to India, there were a lot of people who came to watch us. We were actually quite surprised by how many turned out. But it was always humbling because we also visited some of the villages. We're in some more rural areas, and there were so many talented musicians, so many talented, rehearsed, skilled people. And it made me question, why are you coming to see us? You guys are incredible. And watching this takes me back to that. It really reminds me of that. And I'm just loving the choice of notes in those melismas and runs. I love his flow of breath. He very much uses that resonance here where it's na 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 na. He doesn't open his mouth too much either, so na, and just manipulates those sounds. I'm not exactly sure of the runs he was doing, and that obviously is nowhere near what he was doing, but it's very much those subtle manipulations of his kind of nasal and more straight mouth resonance and those little inflections. And the other thing this makes me think is how pitch variation is so expressive. And what I mean by that is going outside of just your standard 11 semitones of, say, the keyboard. He's fundamentally using those notes in his singing, but he's sliding off pitch. He's slightly flat and then on, almost kind of microtonal kind of sounds. And that conveys emotion. And that's one thing that unfortunately things like auto-tune flatten and destroy, is those little subtle nuances of pitch outside of just the correct notes. And yeah, brilliant. Let's keep watching. Beautiful.
हो धूप में जलते हुए तन को छाया पेड़ की मिल गई रूठे बच्चे की हंसी जैसे फुसलाने से फिर खिल गई कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है
Beautiful.
बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है कुछ ऐसा रहम इस लम्हे में है ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा जाऊं या जी लूं जरा खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा मर जाऊं या जी लूं
Beautiful.
जरा
Wow.
Thank you very much.
What a fantastic performance. I just love hearing sounds that expand my thinking and take me to new places. And the way he was able to emote that song, I don't even know what the lyrics are. I tried to look for a subtitled version and I couldn't find one. But I know he was attributing it to someone, and I could feel the emotions he was conveying despite not knowing what he was singing. And that is the absolute sign of fantastic art, is it transcends cultural boundaries. It sends through the music and through the expression directly. Although lyrics are important and I love lyric writing and those things, that just shows how talented he was as a singer. I loved his especially just those little mouth resonances, those little manipulations, bits of breath, bits of vibrato. There was so much subtlety, and the subtlety of pitch, breath, dynamics is really what conveys that emotion. Obviously the runs and those special runs he was doing are something that probably people will pick up on first, but to me, behind that, there was intention and emotion behind everything. So I would love to hear more from Sonu Nigam. If you've got any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe if you like what I do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you all next time.